Hey everybody, it's Miss Bailey, and I just wanted to show you a really fun activity that you guys can do with your friends or your family, like your siblings would be really fun, but it's just something to be a little bit creative and then you can play with it later. So I'm going to tell you a story. It's not really much of a story. This is my grandma, and that's me when I was little. Can you guys see? I called my grandma Grammy, and she was the nicest lady in the whole world. She taught me how to cook, and she loved shoes. She had all kinds of beautiful shoes, and she was just a really fun person to grow up with. And she showed me, she just taught me a lot about life. And so whenever I would come over to Grammy's house, I would have a little table that I would work on, and I would have all these, supplies and paper and markers and scissors and all this kind of stuff. And Grammy was so nice because I was her only grandbaby, so she would do whatever I wanted to do, which was so much fun. So she taught me a long time ago how to do what I'm about to show you guys, and so I wanted to show you guys how to do it. And this is something that your grandma might know how to do. So if you're home with your grandma, this could be a really fun activity. Or if you're home with your siblings, this would be really fun. Or even your mom or your dad, I bet they would do it with you. So what you're going to need is some paper, just printer paper. You could also use newspaper if you had it, or you could use, I don't know, any sort of paper that you can find laying around would be just fine for this project. You're going to need some scissors, okay, and then a pen or a pencil, just some sort of writing utensil. So I'm going to poke this down so you guys can see what I'm doing. So first, you're just going to take one sheet, okay, and then you're gonna fold it hot dog style, okay. So we're gonna fold it hot dog style, and you're gonna press that crease. Then what you're gonna do is take your scissors, and you're gonna cut this down the middle, okay. Okay. So now you have two different sheets. So this is actually going to make two different sets of what we're going to make. So I'll show you, you could give this to your grandma, you can give this to your brother, your sister, and they could do one, or you could do both of them two different ways. So we're going to take our one piece of paper, just put that other one aside. We're going to take our one piece of paper, and you're going to fold it now hamburger. So from here to here. Does that make sense? Hamburger. Okay. And then you're going to fold this one, again, the same way over. So then we're going like that. Okay. Then one more time, you're going to fold your paper. So it's going to be really skinny at the end, like this. So then what you're going to do is there's the side where it opens and the side where it hinges. It looks like this. You're going to make sure to draw on the side that it hinges, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to draw half a person. So you don't want to draw the whole circle, you want to draw half the circle, but you're going to come from, let me see if I can show you, you're going to come from the side where it hinges, okay? So if I want to draw a really simple person, I would draw half a circle for his head, okay? See that? And then I would draw a little bit for his neck. And then I'd give his arm all the way out, all the way. So see how the arm goes all the way out and back over. So you have the bottom part of his arm. Then you're going to draw his body. And then you're going to draw his leg. And I like to give him like a funny little shoe. Like that. Okay? And draw all the way back up. So what you see is you can see how there's half the person. And like I said, it's where it hinges. So you should be able to open it up, and there should be, if you were to draw the other side of it, you could. But we're not going to, it doesn't really matter to draw the other side of it. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take this paper, and you're going to use your scissors, and you're going to follow the little person that you drew for yourself. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but my dad burped in the background, which is pretty funny. Okay, so I cut off the excess part, but you can see I still have his head, I still have his neck. And then I'm gonna cut off all the other excess parts. Can anybody guess what's gonna happen? Let's see. I bet some of you are pretty smart and can guess what we're about to do. Okay? So you can still see where my pen was, how I just cut out these little bits. These are just trash, you don't really need them. But then this is the cool part. You gotta gently, gently, gently unfold it. And then you have all these friends holding hands. And you can draw different clothes on them, or you could draw different hairstyles or facial expressions. So one could have a big smile, or one could have a sad frown, or one could be really angry. It just depends on what you want to do. So you can also do different shapes. So I wanted to show you, this is one I cut out earlier. So this one is a girl, because you can see she has a really pretty skirt on, and she has some funny legs. There we go. But you could cut out other shapes too. So you could do, here's some I drew before. If you wanted to give the girl hair, you could draw, see, this is how you would draw a skirt on the girl. Instead of just going straight down here, you'd poke out so that you have a skirt. And then you could give her some little pigtails in her hair. Or this is maybe you want to draw a boy with some shorts on. So here you would have the head and the arm and some shorts for the boy. But just make sure that it's always going to be, you're always going to draw it from where that hinge is, because you want it, you want to make sure that they are holding hands on the other side. So again, your finished product should look like this, but all of them are going to look different. Yours are going to be unique. They're going to look the way they're supposed to look because you made them. So they're all going to be really different and really special. But you could also do a ton of other shapes. You could do like a teddy bear holding hands if you could figure out how to draw half a teddy bear. Or you could do Miss Becca holding hands with somebody. You can draw whoever you want and just have a lot of fun with that. Or if you got a really long sheet of paper, like if you got like a newspaper, you could fold it up really, really small, and so you have a really long set of paper dolls. So this is just something that you can customize and you can make it your own. And then if you want, you can keep them all together, or if you want to rip them apart, that's no big deal. You just rip them apart, and then you have your own little doll here, and you can play with these guys. So I want to show you one more activity that I used to do with my grandma all the time, but my grandma isn't here. She passed away, so she's Jesus now. But I have someone else who got to learn with her and do all these activities with me, and he's pretty artistic himself, so I think he could be a good stand-in. Dad? Will you come help me with something? Ooh. Some of you guys, I think, have met my dad. He's come to Thrive a few times to help volunteer. I think he was in class 1 or 2 when he came. Oh, there he is. Hi. So I wanted to grab him, and we're going to do this activity together. So for this activity, you are going to need somebody else. Check. You're going to need a sheet of paper. And then you're going to need 2 pens. You could use markers, but I couldn't find my markers. So that works just fine. We can use pens. I have a highlighter, so we can maybe color that in some. But basically what you're going to do is, instead of cutting out a person, you're going to draw a person. So, but you're going to do it in a really silly way. So Dad, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Can you put your hands over your eyes? Okay. Make sure they're really tight so he doesn't see. And then I'm going to get something to draw on. So I'm going to show you guys, but he can't see because his eyes are closed. So here's what I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw Can you guys see that? Okay. Can you guys see that? So you can draw whatever you want. This is just one example. And then you're going to fold it over. Let me move that out of the way. You're going to fold it over so that the other person can't see. But you want to make sure that when you fold it over, you stop right at the neck where they can start drawing. So I'm even going to draw a little bit more of the neck so that he can see where to start. Okay? So Dad, you can open your eyes. Whoop. Now he's going to draw something, but I can't look and see what it is. So he's going to draw a body.
Am I drawing arms or just the middle?
You're going to draw the middle and some arms, and you're going to go all the way down to his waist, his or her waist.
And we're drawing, not yet, not yet.
Not yet. You guys, his drawing is going to be way better than my drawing because he's a real life artist.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't know. Mine's pretty silly looking. What's your favorite thing in the whole wide world to draw, Dad?
Bunny, rabbits, and people and cats.
Bunny, rabbits, and people and cats.
Now I need to fold this up.
We'll show them
away
first.
from you.
Show them what you drew. Here, you can tilt it. You need to tilt it up. There we go. I can't see. I promise. I pinky promise.
Now I'm going to fold it
Then
over.
you're going to fold it, but you're going to...
Like this way?
Yeah.
So you can't see where you just where it ends.
Yeah, I just want to see where it ends.
Okay.
Can I open?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Whew! It's bright in here. So now you guys can see where he folded it over. I can see right those little lines where it ends. So I'm going to draw... Oh, you have to close your eyes.
Okay.
Like, he's got his eyes closed, I promise. So then I'm going to draw some legs on this thing.
Are you going to leave me the feet?
Yeah, you could leave the feet in this case. I don't think this one's going to need feet on this particular design. But you could do this. You could do some person draws the neck or some person draws the hat or whatever. You can just switch it up any way you want. But it's always so much fun to see what the other person was thinking. You could even do this with, you can open your eyes. You can even do this with 3 different people. So say you have 2 brothers and sisters that you want to do this with. You could do the head and they could do the body and the other one could do the legs. Or someone could do a hat and then shoes, and you can do like 5 people and figure it all out. But either way, let's do the reveal and see. You guys know, but we don't know what's on the sheet. So let's see. Okay, ready? Look how crazy that looks. It's a cowboy woman, lizard, octopus lady. What? So that is something that I always used to do with my grandma. I would get all my babysitters to do it because I wanted to do it over and over and over. But this is just something that it doesn't take a lot of time. It doesn't take a lot of materials. And then when you're done, you could take your crayons or your markers, your colored pencils, and fill it in and color it. And you could...
I'm an artist. Now that you're done, you have to sign your name on it.
Oh, yes. You have to give it a signature. So I'm going to give... We have to both sign our names.
Are we going to put a title on it?
What do you think it should be called?
I like the one you just said.
Cowboy, woman, lizard, octopus?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll put...
Dancing.
Here's my signature.
Should I make
This
my...
is Miss Bailey, and then...
legible or the way I really sign mine?
You guys know, you should make it the way you really sign it. He has the funniest way of signing. You can't even read it. Okay. Now, does anyone know what that says? No? Neither does anyone else. It says Frank Koshin Morris, which is his name. But we got to put the title on it. What is it? Miss Cowboy...
Lizard Octopus Dancing?
Miss Cowboy Lizard octopus dancing with an exclamation point.
Ready? She's going to dance. Let me add.
Oh.
Musical notes.
Oh, there we go. We got some musical notes. Maybe we need a disco ball.
That's up to you.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I can't do it upside down.
You can't do it. No, upside down.
Well, it's like writing backwards.
Yeah, I see you. There we go. We got our music notes so that you know she's dancing. So you could do all sorts of things with this. You can customize it once you know what you and your friends or your siblings have made together. You can switch it up and add whatever kinds of decorations, whatever kinds of extras and drawings that you might want. But this is our Miss Cowboy Lizard Octopus Dancing Lady. Look how beautiful she is. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching with us. I miss you guys so much. I cannot wait until we're all together again. But I want you to know that I'm praying for you and that I love you so much, and that I hope right now you're spending so much time with your families and with your siblings, and I hope you're not fighting with your siblings. I hope you're eating really healthy food and really yummy food, and that we get to kind of look at this thing like a really long summer break. But soon we'll all be together again, and we'll get to play and pray and worship and eat dinner together, and I just can't wait until I can see all of your sweet faces in real life. So I'll talk to you soon. I think that's all.
Just have fun when you're making your own drawing.
Yeah, just have fun with it. It's just a silly thing to do. You don't have to worry about it too much. So everyone's is going to look different and unique, and I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. So save those pictures. Let me see them next year when we see you at Thrive, or in the summer, or whenever Thrive starts back. I want to see all the pictures that you made while you were in this time doing this. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.